This is Tomonews for Wednesday, May 24th.
Ex-state trooper used Craigslist to advertise traffic stop sex. An Ohio state trooper previously accused of violating women used Craigslist to offer traffic stop sex, according to records released Monday. An investigation launched in October 2013 found that now ex-trooper Brian Lee had forced female motorists into sexual acts, ranging from pregnancy dating back to 2006. The most damning evidence is the discovery of a dash cam recording from September 8, 2013, which prompted the investigation of Lee's work history. Two women inside. He tested the driver for alcohol and joked about turning the dash cam off so he could flirt with the women. After the driver passed the test, he escorted her back to her car, then offered to take the passenger home, and the passenger followed Lee to his car. After arriving near her home, Lee flirted with the passenger and asked if he could take a picture with his hand on her breasts. Otherwise, he'd issue a ticket to her friend. The passenger testified to the FBI that Lee stalked her using Facebook, and she believed he was following her. During the investigation, authorities uncovered Lee's Craigslist postings, in which he wrote, "I'm in law enforcement, so if the idea of traffic stop sex sounds good, let me know." Lee resigned before he could be fired, but he's still been prosecuted. He was sentenced to 5 years in federal prison in April. Monday, Lee's attorney asked for probation instead of prison. He's confident that Lee will not break the law again. What do you think?
Climate change has already caused islands to vanish. A new study led by University of Queensland researchers say that changes in global climate and the subsequent sea level rise has already led to the loss of multiple Pacific islands. A team of Australian scientists say that Isabel, one of the main islands of the Solomon Archipelago, has already lost 5 of its reef islands. Another 6 islands on Isabel have declined in area by more than 20% between 1947 and 2014. Meanwhile, residents of the island of Nuatambu have been forced to relocate to the nearby main island of Choiseul because of flooding. Of the dozens of homes that once stood on Nuatambu, at least 11 have already been swept away by the rising waters. While the global average rate of sea level rise has been 3.2 millimeters per year since 1993, the Solomon Islands have experienced an average rise by about 7 to 10 millimeters per year since 1994. The research team, who published their study in the journal Environmental Research Letters on Friday, discovered that the sea level rise has destroyed villages that have existed since the 1930s and has displaced numerous communities. AI correctly predicts Kentucky Derby superfecta. An artificial intelligence system successfully picked the top 4 places of the 142nd Kentucky Derby. The odds of winning were 540 to 1. Typical swarm intelligence systems require the participation of many individuals who are relatively homogeneous. The group makes decisions solely on their own instincts and knowledge, without any planning, leadership, or even direct communication with one another. The superfecta requires players to pick the top 4 finishers in their correct place order. To predict the outcome, unanimous AI collected 20 participants with similar knowledge about the Kentucky Derby. However, the general betting public may not be as homogeneous as the crowd gathered by unanimous AI. Each participant has to log into a forum called UNU with their own device, and each of them must then control a small magnet that can drag a puck towards the answer that they think is correct. The group has only 60 seconds to reach a collective answer. UNU as participants about predictions for political candidates 6 months ago. The swarm reportedly reflected strong preferences for Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump. Muhammad Ali's most memorable lines get animated. As you've likely heard by now, legendary boxer Muhammad Ali passed away on Friday, June 3rd, after succumbing to septic shock. He was 74. A hero to many, news of the greatest's demise spread like wildfire over the weekend, prompting tributes from far and wide, from people both old and young. His life story has been chronicled countless times elsewhere in print, film, and other media, so with that in mind, we thought we'd do something a little different and animate some of Ali's most memorable lines. Enjoy. I wrestled with an alligator, I tussled with a whale. I handcuffed lightning, thrown thunder in jail. Last week I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean I make medicine sick. float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. The hands can't hit what the eyes can't see. I'm so fast that last night I turned off the light switch in my hotel room and was in bed before the room was dark. Rest in peace, Mr. Ali. Here is how much gold is actually in an Olympic gold medal. Thousands of athletes at the Rio 2016 Olympics are all vying for the same thing, a gold medal. However, how much pure gold is actually in a gold medal? Sustainability and accessibility are two themes that the Rio Olympics have been embracing, and these factors have also been taken into consideration for the construction of the medals. A total of 2,488 medals, including 812 gold, 812 silver, and 864 bronze medals, were made for the Rio 2016 Olympics. The medals measure 85 millimeters in diameter and weigh 500 grams each. Only 1.2% of a gold medal is composed of gold with 99.9% purity, while the rest is made of silver with 92.5% purity. Much of the silver that was put into the medals were recycled from X-ray plates and mirrors, while the gold itself was mined to be entirely free of mercury. Based on current prices, a gold medal is worth about $564 US. This sounds impressive until you compare it to the gold medals from the 2012 London Olympics, which were worth approximately $708 US due to the record high price of gold and silver at the time.